What's up?
What's up, everybody? What up, Stefan? I just watched your video.
Stefan.
Chacho.
Y'all go go check out Smash Masters. They had Big Lou. Was it Big Lou Dent Repairs?
Louis Fanny.
That
was a great one.
Yeah. It was a great one. He's a good.
He dropped a lot of knowledge on that one about like social media and stuff like that. So
yeah, he's a good guest. So y'all go back and watch that.
Stefan messaged me said, "I just wanted to text you as you started the show." He sent me a video like right when we was getting ready to start.
Yeah. Got another great show this week. I don't really have anything else to say besides getting into our guest.
Man, I'll brag a little bit about ourselves. We're pretty excited. We went and paid our shop off Friday, so this is 100% ours. That's freaking exciting. Like I said, we're gonna. I was talking last week. We're gonna be part of the shop owners roundtable at MTE. That's huge. I'm very honored for that. And I got an email from G Technic Friday. We're going to be in their calendar with that McLaren we ceramic coated. So we'll be in the.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I got a little feature in that. So great things going on at Dapper Dent Repair right now.
Now that the shop's paid off is when stuff will start breaking.
I know, right? That's fine.
That's always my luck, man. It's like as soon as something gets paid off, it's like something starts happening to it.
Right, and we're still going to so another LLC that we own owns the shop, so we'll still Dapper Dent Repair will still pay rent to that, and we're working with a financial advisor trying to act like adults a little bit, with our money, like instead of just being like, I got it there, I don't know what to do with it. We'll let it work for us a little bit, so I'm excited.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I never would have imagined, 3 years ago.
3 years.
You know what I mean? Yeah, crazy.
Heck yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, we like I said, we got another great show tonight.
I'm excited about this one. This is one. This guy, I watched him a long time ago on another podcast. Like, man, it's gonna be a great dude. And just watching him come up the ranks and everything's been huge. Like
and realizing how young he was back when he was on the Real World podcast with Jim Mitchell. He's just a baby, man. He still is, but he's grown up a lot. And I met him back in 21 or 22, whatever it was, when Matt Moore had his meet up for the Athens location. And but watching since then, he's exploded and not just growing as a person, he's growing his business and the way that they do all of that. It's pretty awesome, but we'll go ahead and bring him on. So y'all welcome Mr. Izac Anthony. What's up, brother?
What's going on, fellas? So happy to be here, man. Thank you so much for inviting me on. I'm a huge fan of the podcast, man. So
thank you.
It's our pleasure to have you on. Now that we're kind of getting back into the swing of things and doing this again, and we talked about having you on a while back, but then we took a break and stuff.
Life happened.
Hiatus never hurts.
Oh yeah.
But real quick, so Izac is out of Lubbock, Texas. He owns a company called OASIS, which is Optimal Automotive Solutions and Innovative Services. And you can see his logo behind his head back there.
Oh yeah.
Nice. And they offer a ton of services. So we'll dive into that. We know you started out as a PDR technician. So how did you find out about PDR? How'd you, get into that field?
Yeah. So right out of high school, I took a body shop job, just painters prep, just helping out, sweeping floors, throwing trash, and, hitting panels with a Scotch-Brite every now and then whenever I could. And then fortunately enough, I was able to kind of work my way up from, painter's help to kind of R&I technician to kind of at the end of that period of my life, I was, handling body work and everything else of that nature. And kind of in between those phases, my boss at the time, shout out Mikey Knock out of Alva's Body Shop, Loveland, Texas, man. Those guys are super solid cats, but Mikey, he went to Dallas and got trained by the fellows over there at Dean King, and came back and was learning PDR with the single bulb fluorescent with a piece of, electrical tape over it. And I was like, man, what are you doing, man? And he's like, man, I'm trying to learn how to do PDR, painless dent repair. And so from there, I went home, did my due diligence, looked up on YouTube, and there was a couple of videos out there, and from there, just got a scrap panel, brought it home, got the crappy X hood stand, something cheap for like 200 bucks. And after I got home from work, I would be pushing dents, trying to.
Did you just buy a random set of tools, or did you find some tools somewhere?
Yeah. So since Mikey just got out of doing the training, he recommended the Dentcraft, starter kit. Essentially, I think it's like $10,000 or something of the nature, So, went ahead and got that, and just got all those tools. It was sitting in a big box, and I'd pull them out whenever I needed them. I was like, I don't know, this red one looks cool. I'll go ahead.
What does it do?
I'll try this one out. I don't know. And yeah, man. And then got with Jim Mitchell. He had talked to him a little bit about in-person training, and it took me about a year to save up to get over there to see Jim. And by the time I saved up that money, I was already pretty accustomed to the way PDR feels and the movement and reading lights and everything else of that nature, So whenever I got up there, it was reassuring that I was on the right path, So
did you start out watching his videos or take his little online like beginner's course?
Yeah. So real world PDR was huge for me. I don't know if Jim is here, but man, that whole program was so big for just helping me understand what the art of PDR is, and his pinchy little body lines video, man. Just how to fix a dent that's on a body line, open it up. He gave a lot of information in that one video that, 5 years later, it still sticks with me, So that is huge. That was so important for me.
I always brag on, like, I always say with Jim Mitchell's, like, his online training, like, he's got a way of explaining stuff, so just clicks in your head when he says it online. So
man, he really did, man. And then along with that, the Dentless Touch videos, and then Mike Toledo, obviously those guys really helped just me understand the way you're supposed to even fix a dent, that was hands off. But and then went up there, trained with Jim for a week in Lafayette, Indiana. And then fortunately enough, Jim was able to talk to a gentleman down in Temple, Texas, that got me on my first gig. Sean Ferguson, great dude at a Temple. Sniper Dent Company. That was my very first gig. Worked that gig for several months, and then came back home, was able to make enough money for me to kind of start thinking about opening up my own spot here in Lubbock. And that's whenever I started Optimal Dent Solution.
So hold on just a second before you get into that.
Okay.
I want to go talk about your gig down there with Sean as a brand new technician, young tech, being kind of thrown into that situation. What was your mindset like with that? Like, did you come in there, thinking that, oh, I can do this, and or did you just take your time? It didn't matter if you did one car a week, get the experience, or were you frustrated seeing what other experienced guys are pumping out, and think, what was your, how did that whole experience build you as a technician?
Man, it's been so long, I say it's been so long. It's like four years now, but really the thing that sticks with me the most is I had a conversation with Jim up there, and he was like, hey man, I got this opportunity for you. You don't have to take it, but it's here, and I've already kind of put feelers out beforehand of how to get my foot in the door with, the hail trail in general. And a lot of guys were kind of, pushing me towards becoming an R&I technician and then working your way through the ranks, And Jim had an opportunity for me to possibly be already pushing on vehicles, you know?
Yeah.
And that alone, I was like, man, I have to get this, you know, I have to take this opportunity. So, I mean, it's about a 20-hour drive from Lafayette, Indiana to Lubbock. And me and my dad, fortunate enough, my dad went with me on the trip. And on the way home, you know, I'm looking at travel trailers. What's the best option for living? You know, do I live in a hotel or do I go ahead and get a travel trailer? And while we're on the road, I'm already like working with like a Camping World RV company, you know,
Yeah.
to put a down payment on a trailer because I'm like, I'm gone, dude. I gotta
That's
get it.
awesome.
I have to go, you know. And then and that was such a just even getting there to begin with was such a battle in itself that I didn't even think about if I was gonna even be able to cut the mustard whenever I got down there, you know? And so I get in my brand new travel trailer. I drive the 6.5 hours down to Temple, Texas, set up, get everything going. And oh, there's my pop.
Yeah,
I'm your
he's
biggest
biggest
fan,
fan.
brother.
That's
Heck yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's my dad.
That's awesome.
Um, but yeah, I got in that travel trailer, bounced down to Temple, and I show up to Sean's shop, and it's Sean Ferguson and Justin Chamberlain. Shout out to both those guys.
Yeah.
Justin, solid
Great
dude.
guys.
Sean,
Yeah.
great dude, you know. But I show up with a duffel bag full of tools, no cart, one light, you know. It's like
Yeah.
it's a you know, I finally realized whenever I got in there, I was like, I don't think I have the proper setup to be able to push, you know. And it's so it's nice to look back on because man, those dudes welcomed me with open arms, man, you know. I mean,
Yeah. So yeah, I can already tell you learned a lot
mhm,
in that experience. And then being put out there with Justin and Sean, two that will kind of take you in and show you the ropes. And
yeah,
as a young tech, kind of being thrown to the wolves per se, you know, you probably know you could fix a small dent, and if you can fix one, you can fix a bunch of them on a panel.
mhm.
But even me as experienced going out on the road to somewhere you don't really know, you know, it's still it it's still a weird feeling, you know. It's scary sometimes,
Well, most
Yeah.
you know.
definitely, man. Especially
But
like at a body shop where, you know, we have the equipment and resources to be able to say, well, that rail is trash. Let's grind it,
yeah,
you know, pull it, put some Bondo in it, send it, you know. You didn't have to physically sit there and fix the rail, you know? And it's
yeah.
like that didn't dawn on me until I got to Temple and I saw what we were working on. I was like, "Oh, snap, dude. This is
Jim didn't show me this.
this is serious stuff, man, you know?"
Yeah.
And
I think about how cool it is. Like, not only did Jim train you, but he used his network to put you in a place where you could succeed right off the bat. That's huge. Like,
such a
not a lot of
solid
people get
dude,
that
man.
opportunity. That's
Such a
cute. That's,
solid dude, man. You know,
and the fact that
I
you were able
stand
to,
behind the real world PDR training, man. It's like
absolutely.
Jim has your best interests at heart, man. And it was shown whenever he saw that I had the at least know how to fix a dent on my own. And it's like he saw where I wanted to go. And he's like, well, here you go. You know,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wish he was here. He's getting all the love. Chris
I
Worrell,
know.
Mark.
yeah, Jim's a great guy. Yeah, he
He's
is,
missing
man.
out.
He is. He is.
All right, so we're gonna move forward to you opened up optimal. What was
Yes,
it? What
sir.
was it? Optimal dent repair?
Optimal Dent Solution, ODS is what we ran under. And I opened that up back in 2021 and really didn't make any money just because hail didn't drop. I'm a 20-year-old guy walking into dealerships trying to tell them, hey man, let me fix your dents, man. You
Yeah.
know, let me fix your dents. And it's like I don't know how to write up a wholesale vehicle, you know, I don't know. So I'm out there with like a physical light, you know, in Mobile Tech RX, like circling up dents and everything else. Whenever it's like realistically, it's supposed to be panel pricing and everything else, you know. And
Yeah.
it's like I didn't know that, you know. So I'm out there kind of making a fool of myself for the first year, you know. Fortunately enough, I was able to get my foot in the door at an Audi dealership here in Lubbock.
Nice.
Wasn't able to cut the mustard money wise, but I'm at least planting seeds and making connections that are necessary for the business to succeed, you know?
Yeah.
And so that was in 2021. And then in the summer of 2021, Jackson, Mississippi got hit. A good buddy of mine, William Durr, gave me an opportunity to work that storm with him. So, you know, hooked up the same travel trailer I pulled to Temple, Texas, and pulled it 9 hours to Jackson, Mississippi, and worked that storm with him. And
where were y'all at in Jackson? Like
we
at a
were
dealership or something, or a body shop?
no, we were at his shop. So
Okay.
he has like a standalone brick and mortar shop. I do believe he's still in it. Durr's Dents and Dings.
Okay. I didn't realize that's where he was, but
yeah,
that's only 2.5 hours from me. So
him
I
and
have to drive through there all the time going to see my daughter. So
yeah, he's a great guy, man. You should stop by.
I'll definitely have to call him and stop by. But
great guy.
I want to do a tour, just going through everybody, like go see everybody's shop.
You've been saying that crap for years.
And I keep thinking I'm gonna have time to do it.
Talk is cheap, bro. Talk is cheap, man.
I know.
And time is of the essence. Like there's no time left for traveling right now. So
man,
it's on the bucket list for sure.
Yeah,
so you're in Jackson, Mississippi, working with Durr.
Yeah, so I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, working with William Durr. And then Loveland, my hometown, is about 30 minutes west of Lubbock, gets smashed with hail. And immediately I get people calling my phone. Hey man, you fix hail, right? Yeah, I do actually, you know. It's like, well, I was wondering if I could get an estimate and that. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I'd love to, you know. And I tell Will, I'm like, hey man, you know, I'm getting calls from home saying that they need vehicles fixed. I hate to leave you, man. And William was so reassuring. He was like, dude, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here and go. So I loaded everything up, bounced back to Lubbock, and that was my first storm that I worked on my own, dealing with insurance companies, parts, fixing the vehicles. I mean, I was solo the whole time, R&Is, everything, the whole 9 yards, man, getting it done. And then that's whenever I started, you know, looking at options to grow and expand, you know, because it's always been a goal of mine to have a shop that is more than just PDR. Like I have people working and it's not just me. And I know how difficult paintless dent repair, number one, is to learn. And number two is to keep somebody around, you know? So, fortunately enough, you know, I found a product called Restore FX, and that's whenever we kind of got into all that good jazz, you know? So,
yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit. Cause I know you first talk about all the different services that y'all do offer at OASIS now.
Yeah, so OASIS, all of our services, obviously, we spearhead hail, PDR, and everything else of that nature. But along with that, we do ceramic coatings, restore effects, paint corrections, paint touch-up, headlight restoration, trim restoration, and then now the newest premium service that we just added about 4 months ago is paint protection film. And that's kind of that was the thing that really led us into OASIS. You know, we were kind of in not necessarily an identity crisis, but just trying to incorporate, you know, Optimal Dent Solution with Restore Effects Lubbock, you know, and all these other entities that we're trying to get together. OASIS kind of embodies what I in particular see for the business, and, you know, what our vision is and everything else, you know. So no longer are we
a good rebrand, you know,
it's a good rebrand.
Everything. It's kind of like
I can't believe you're 24 years old. There's no way you're 24 years old. You're too damn smart. When I was your age, there ain't no way.
Well, you know, that's the same thing that, you know, Matt Moore did when it was always easy dent, you know, and then he started offering all that and he rebranded into
Auto Spa.
Easy Auto Spa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it incorporates everything. So yeah, that's, man, great job.
Yeah, man.
How long is OASIS? How long ago did y'all rebrand to OASIS itself?
September 1st was, I
So
believe, whenever
just
we.
very
Fresh.
It's
recent.
super
Yeah.
fresh, man. I mean, we're answering phones as Oasis, and people are still having trouble, kind of.
Do you play like Wonderwall in the background or something?
you know, that was like our first post was I had I believe it was Wonderwall.
Oh, heck
As
yeah! I'm about
as
to go
we
back and look at
yeah,
that.
it's
I was
had
gonna
to
ask
throw an
how
Oasis in there.
I was going to ask how difficult that was rebranding because we've thought about it, often with that offering ceramic coat and stuff, like how much of a pain it is to do that rebrand and everything.
Yeah, it's not a huge issue, especially I mean we're a DBA under the LLC ODS, so
Okay.
um legally it's not that much of a headache, but dealing with customers and everything else of that nature, they ask, is this Optimal Dent? Is this Restore Effects Lubbock? I was like,
Yes.
yes, we're still that, we just rebranded into a new company, kind of incorporates everything to make it easier for customers to understand, and it'll be easier in about 6 months. Give us 6 months.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be
Once people, they start realizing what it is, it doesn't take that long, But yeah,
yeah,
6 months, 6 months will fly by, but it's gonna get to the point where everybody's just calling for Oasis.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
really like the simplicity of the logo. It looks good.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's
Yeah.
really cool. I like it a
Makes
lot.
sense. Yeah.
And I was looking at your website and stuff earlier, oasislbk.com.
Yeah,
Right?
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Oasis
It's very
LBK.
clean, very sleek, incorporating that new logo and stuff on the videos, and that very, very well done. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man, it looks really good.
Yeah, Caleb, our shop manager, man, he's the one that has spearheaded the whole, um, website rebrand and everything else of that nature. So he's done a phenomenal job, man, and I just got to give him props because
Yeah.
he's worked really, really hard to put something together that looks like we had to outsource it, and it's
Yeah.
just it's that dude just in his spare time, just tinkering here and there.
That's awesome that he cares that much. He's doing it in his spare time and everything. It means
Man,
you got
that's a
a
solid
great team
dude.
member. Yeah.
That's a solid dude.
Is he doing all your video content and your photos and stuff like that? Or
Pretty much, now the Restore Effects Lubbock side of things, we handed to Restore Effects International um to handle the marketing for that, just because they have whatchamacallit, better funnels and everything else. They kind of just they're in tune to that product, but everything for Oasis is ran through Caleb, and he does a really good job with
How many employees
everything.
do you have now?
So it's me and two other guys. We have
Okay.
myself, Caleb, and Mason, our lead technician.
Man, with
Mason,
all them services, I bet y'all are humping.
we are, man, and it's um it gets hectic, man. Late nights, a lot of
yeah,
times is what it turns into, man. But that I'm so fortunate for these guys, man, because they don't complain, man. They put their heads down and they're really for the business. And I think at the end of the day, growth is impacted by the foundation that is set, and it's like if you don't have a solid foundation, your growth is going to be all over the place, man. So we have an extremely vivid vision on where we're taking the company, and the fact that I have two other guys that are on board with me regardless of where we go and trust me and I trust them. I mean, it's a very, very tight-knit crew, so super grateful for those guys. Shout out to Mason and Caleb, man.
That's
I'm very
huge.
grateful.
A great team can make you just soar that much higher. Like we're blessed with a great team here, and it just I don't know. I can't think of the words, but yeah, it's just a huge thing to have a great team. But I'll put it in stupid
well,
terms.
when everybody buys into into what you want the company to be, Matt. I don't know how many times you talked with Matt Moore about your business or anything like that, Isaac, but he's always there, and he's got a ton of knowledge on how to do everything. I mean, Andy knows, but
he's got SOPs for literally everything in the world.
Having all your employees, buy into what you're selling, basically, and basically help run your company like it's theirs. You're taking care of them; they're taking care of you. You're just one body. You're not three separate people. You all run as one old, well-oiled machine. But is Mason doing PDR as well, or is he just doing the restore effects and the PPF? And
Mason does everything outside of PDR. I've worked with him a little bit to try and train him to push dents. Just his niche is, restore effects, and now he's kind of taking the role as like our lead PPF installer as well. So
then leave him there. Then
yeah, yeah.
Especially with PPF, I've heard the learning curve on that's almost as hard as PDR. Like
bro, it is no joke. It is no joke. I mean, we spent a week down in San Antonio because we're with Expel, and the Expel headquarters is down in San Antonio. Beautiful facility, great training environment, great trainers and everything else of the nature. Spent a week down there, man, and we still felt like we were a fish out of water.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's extremely difficult. I mean, I outside of PDR, it's probably the most difficult thing I've had to learn.
That's what I've heard. And when you mess up a PPF, it costs money,
bro.
Material loss,
bro. And it made me think back to like that training. It's like, we'd mess up, rip it off, throw it in the trash, mess up, rip it off, throw it in the trash. And I think back on it, I'm like, bro, we're wasting thousands of dollars of material right here, dude.
Yeah.
So the learning curve is immense, but so that's kind of where we've positioned Mason kind of in those roles. I mean, Restore FX, this dude is lights out with it, man. So
how's that been? How what's the worst that you've been able to bring back to life on a paint wise?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure everybody has seen like a 2014 to 2018 Chevy Tahoe with like the oxidation.
Yep.
It's like real chalky. To an extent, we can bring those back. There's a point where of no return, but we've been doing it for 3 years now. 3 years now. So we've been able to gauge what exactly we can fix and what we can't fix. And it's a constant battle of, should we take this on or should we not take this on? I mean, there in the beginning we were taking everything on. And then now that we've grown and we actually have a reputation to uphold, it's like we kind of dabble with the idea of when are we showing a customer our expertise and when are we putting ourselves in a bad situation? I'd much rather show a customer the expertise and tell them, hey, this is probably too far gone. We can do something for you, but I would highly recommend going to a body shop, or we go ahead and bring it in. So those vehicles in particular are the biggest wow factors, especially for dealerships. Doing a demo on something of that nature, man, you bring it back the next day and it's like, wow, dude.
Yeah, because GM's not warranting that paint. Like we've had customers come in here with that, like you can't get that warranty. They're like, nope. I'm like, good God, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's bad stuff, man. It's really, really bad. But I would say that's probably the worst damage we deal with is oxidation. Something that detail shops will not touch with a 10-inch or with a 10-foot pole, and something that a customer doesn't want to take to a body shop because they don't want to spend thousands of dollars to get it done. So we fit Restore Effects right there in between, right in the sweet spot, and then obviously like excessive brush scratches on like trucks that are on a ranch or anything else of that nature. They trade them into a dealership and they're toast. They bring them to us. We sand them down, chemically prep them, apply that product to them, bring it back to them the next day, and it's like it's a brand new truck. I mean, it's really, really cool stuff, man. I owe a lot to that product and that team, Alex, Kay, and Ryan and all those guys over there at Restore Effects for just giving the tools and resources to be able to implement this product into your business and then run with it. So
I've heard nothing but great things about it. Everybody that signed up with them that I know, like, love them. I don't have the room for one. Like, I've thought about it, but there's no room here because you got to kind of have your own specific bay with lighting and everything for that. So
most definitely, it kind of takes a spot, or two, in your shop, But Restore Effects has been great.
In a clean area.
Yeah.
Yes. Very clean.
My shop is not made for that. I'd have to build a whole separate brand new facility over here for that. But no, like Corey Kleinfeld, does
Yep.
a lot of it, and I've heard of, the miracles that I've just never been able to see it in person. I'd love to see it in person.
Yeah.
See how it's done. But
Yeah, Corey's actually the guy that got me going on it, man, because he was doing the what is it, the coaching, and that's kind of where I got to know Corey, because I was looking for guidance in some sense, and I saw that he started pushing Restore Effects, and then he actually got me with the territory managers and everything else. One thing led to another, and next thing you know, we're in Bellingham, Washington for a week's worth of training, so.
Awesome.
I think Dan Rikiki, Ryan Campbell, there's a lot of them out there that's doing Restore Effects now. Everybody says it kind of goes hand in hand with PDR, like cosmetic wise.
It's the learning curve is way lower than it is for PDR and paint protection film. It's like we had another guy working with us for a little bit, and he picked it up in about 2 weeks. He was able to do at least a side of a vehicle on his own, while Mason was handling the rest of the vehicle. So it's a pretty simple process. It's a pretty forgiving product in essence, once you understand, the technical side of the way the product lays. And then from there, you just get up and go with it.
More forgiving than ceramic coat, you think?
No.
Really?
It's
it's ceramic can be touchy.
It can. Restore Effects can get a little messy sometimes, and there's temperatures you gotta stay in, and numbers of products that you gotta use depending on temperatures and everything. We could have a whole podcast about Restore Effects in itself.
Just go to Masters of Recon, you'll learn everything.
Go to Masters of Recon, listen to Corey, and you'll be good.
Yep.
And everybody that we mentioned, Corey, Matt, Shuddy, Shuddy does a lot of PPF. Ryan Shutt.
They're doing boats and shit.
Man, y'all can reach out to any of these guys, if you have any kind of questions.
Or come to MTE and talk to them in person.
Come to MTE and they give classes, where you can talk to them and stuff. But are you doing on your PDR side? Are you doing all retail, or do you still do any wholesale mixed in? I'm guessing you do the Restore Effects on some of the wholesale, like you were talking about. Are you are you fixing the dents on them before you do it, or?
If the dents are super prominent, yes, we'll throw a bid out there, but I'm at a point right now where if it's not a retail customer, if it's not hail, I really don't have the time to sit there and fix something for pennies on the dollar. It's like myself as the business owner could be a lot more valuable elsewhere than just pushing wholesale dents. So if it's worked into the deal, yes, but typically we're not fixing dents unless it's retail or hail. Like we've been on hail for the past 6 months, still pushing.
Chris, the ceramic coat and lawnmower decks. Good.
I'm the same. I don't, unless it's just, I was telling Andy before, you come on earlier, a wholesale account that I used to have years ago, and I may hear from them once every couple of years, texted me out of the blue the other day and sent photos. Well, both front fenders on this Chevy, it's like a 2014, so you always have those typical dents in the front fenders up there. One's like 7 inches, the other side's like 6 inches. And then the bed on the passenger side is completely just gone. Can it be fixed? Absolutely. But I told him, I was like, I'm not giving an estimate because I'm going to be as much as replacement. So you're looking at about $4,000 on the bed itself. Yeah. So I'm not giving an estimate on that. I'm going to do the 2 front fenders. Came out to like $910. He's like, all right, let's schedule it. I said, I got Wednesday open. You can drop it Tuesday. All right. So they came yesterday to drop it off, and I walk out there. I was like, yeah. I said, man, honestly, you're better off finding a used bed on this thing, cheaper. And he's like, you're not fixing it? This is like the owner, the salesman's who I was talking to, and the owner's who's dropping it off. What's up, Don? He's like, "Oh, you're not fixing this?" I'm like, "For $910?"
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I said, "No, that's just the front two fenders." He's like, "Oh, that was a big misunderstanding." I said, "Go back and look at your text."
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Dealerships
didn't
are a
get
lot
any
like
of that.
stray cats, man. Once you feed them,
Dude,
they
it's
keep
crazy.
coming back. You know.
Yeah. And they
like
expect
that.
they expect
yeah.
a cheap discount, you know.
It's like, what? Oh,
Yeah,
this is for $50, right? It's like,
Yeah, no.
bro, you're
Far from
crazy.
it.
Nothing's for $50. I'll charge you $50 to pick it up. That's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. I want to let you rent a tool for $50, fool.
Yeah, no joking. You give it a go. You give it a go.
Yeah, I've often wanted to do that with people that like say our prices are too high, like have a scrap hood or have something up here with a tool. Be like, all right, if you fix this dent, I'll fix your dent for free.
Yeah,
And just let them see it. Like, whoa, that ain't that easy. Like, no shit, Sherlock.
So you've had a customer that's actually tried to give it a go?
No, I need to. I need to put something up here so I can.
That'd be so funny, dude.
Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
Instead of putting that up, I made the magic wand that I hung on the wall in here. It looks like a Harry Potter wand. Said for $100, you can take this outside and wave it at your dent. If it doesn't work, then we'll take that $100 off of what you owe us for the repair.
That's funny, man.
Oh man. Well, let's get into kind of who you are outside of the business
First,
world.
before we do that, I want to say like I'm super proud of like I'm astonished that still your age blows my mind that you're doing all this. Like that's huge, dude. Like it's crazy. I'm thinking about what I was doing at 24 and it was not trying to do all you're doing right now.
Extremely blessed, man. You know, that's all I can really say. It's you just put your head down and work, you know, stay focused, stay out of the mud, and you know, let God handle the rest, man. You know,
That's
so
it.
that's
Absolutely.
it.
Definitely. Yeah, you're like a 40-year-old and a 24-year-old.
Dude, I get that so much. Even from like for the past several years, man. It's like, dude, you don't act like
a lot older than yeah. Well, that's a testament to your parents right there.
Yeah, shout out
how they
Pops.
raised you and stuff.
Shout out Mom.
Yeah. Did a great job.
So we know you're 24. How many siblings you have?
Man, I have 2 older sisters and 2 younger brothers, so I'm like right there in the middle, you know.
Awesome.
I'm the oldest of the brothers, but I got 2 older sisters that keep me in my place.
How old's the oldest?
26, 27.
What's the youngest?
He's 16.
Oh wow.
Okay. Young buck.
Yeah, he's a young one. He's playing high school football and everything else of that nature.
Of course,
you know,
Texas.
Yeah, you gotta have some Texas football, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's awesome.
You played football too, didn't you?
I did.
What position?
Yeah, linebacker. So
nice.
Yeah, had a couple of opportunities to go play, you know, D3 football at a high school, you know, but decided to scrap college in general and just get into the body shop, you know, just because I could waste time going and getting a business degree, or I could, you know, invest time in learning how to do and, you know, be a skillful person. So I decided to go that route, you know.
It obviously worked out.
Well, just
paid off.
Just imagine, I mean, the experience that you've had and what you've built so far. I mean, you technically would have
been getting out of school right now. Like, what do I do with this
right now? And you know, so
man, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy. Just like barely starting right now, man.
Yeah,
that'd be
Big said time to introduce me to the tool van. He's right down the road. I'm super surprised if y'all haven't been by there.
Have you gone to Anson?
I have. That's actually, Justin Chamberlain told me I needed to go to the Anson open house. I was like, yeah, maybe, man. I was planning on going back home and spending time with some family or whatever else. He's like, dude, you got to be at this open house, you know? And me and him, we drove over there. I think it was about an hour. We drove over there. And that's whenever I met so many people, man. Andy, did I meet you at Anson?
Was that a few years ago?
It was like 2020, man. It was way back.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had our 20 group. We had a 20 group meeting there, and then we stayed for the open house. So
yeah. I mean, that's where I met. I believe I met Andy there. I met Trey Scott there. William Durr, I met there. So all these guys that, you know, have helped me on my journey. I was fortunate enough to meet at the Anson open house.
Awesome.
I love that facility, man. It's like a candy shop, man.
I'm telling you, that's what I tell everybody. I'm like, I walked in, it's like light, and Angel started singing. Like, what?
There's freaking glistening tools all over the walls. You're like, whoa, dude, this is so cool, man.
So yeah, you going to MTE this year?
I plan on it.
Last year.
Yes, I do plan on being there. Me and the fellas miss SEMA. SEMA's actually happening this week, and we miss SEMA. So, really planning to get me and the fellas over there to MTE this year.
Well, good, because last year the detail side really ramped up.
Oh, did it?
Oh yeah. So I know this year, or I say this year, next year, but the one coming up. Huh?
That's this year. It's within the year. It's this year.
our years from MTE to MTE. You know, but yeah. It. I mean, I want to say there was between 7,000 and 8,000 people there last year.
Man, how much does it typically pull?
It just keeps growing every year.
It just keeps growing
every year. Yeah. But you know, I would say, I mean, my first one was only 22. And then it was like 4,000 to 5,000. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. But last year, the detail side really ramped up huge. And they started doing detailing competitions too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you don't just have the Den Olympics now. You got the
Buff Olympics.
The Buff Olympics.
There we go.
It's not how buff you are.
You bring it to the gun show.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be on I got a podcast to record tomorrow afternoon with a detailer, or it's called Buffers or Builds and Buffers. So talking about cars and of course, all that, but we'll be talking about MTE and of course PDR with me. But it's not just the stuff, but we had like I was telling you earlier, our DBAP crew, man. We helped sponsor the 80s block party last year. This year's the 90s block party live.
Free beer concert.
Free beer. Let's go.
Free beer concert. It'll start at 7:00 on Friday night outside. So it's it'd be a stage and everything out there. It rocked last year. So bring your 90s attire. Find something to dress up in as 90s and stuff.
I'll be there all day.
Yeah,
I'll be rocking probably the Blink 182 vibes. Is probably what I'll be getting down on.
the early days, like 99.
You are old, so damn.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta work with me a little bit, man. I was born in 01, dude. That's still before my time.
I know this. Oh, yeah.
Big said if you can reach out to Chris Howe if you need anything off the answer van, he'll be down there tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah, he typically swings by the shop.
Nice.
I'll probably
you get the good van driver. I get Biggs because he likes to stay at this hotel in Dixon. Then I gotta go meet him at the hotel like a weirdo. I feel like a cheap whore.
Got any tools, man?
Yeah.
Chris is a great guy, man. He'll typically pull up. We'll shoot the shit for a little bit, and then
he's hilarious.
And then he's on to the next. So
he won't be on the road for much longer because it's hunting season.
Oh, that's right.
Season. This is what you show up. I do show up. I love them. I love them tools, man.
So you are an eligible bachelor, right?
I am.
So all you who are single that are watching this, we know there's tons of y'all out
there. Hit me up. All the ladies that are watching this podcast, hit me up.
long walks on the beach. They will watch it because. I'll upload it to iTunes, but shit, I ain't uploaded the last two.
He's probably in the mills. He's old soul.
Anybody that could take care of me, I'm game for it, man.
Get your mama.
But yes, I am a solo bachelor. Just focusing on the business, man. This is really my baby. I invest all my time and energy into this. Outside of this, man. I do jiu-jitsu. I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, and then I do Muay Thai as well. So it's like kickboxing and everything else of that nature.
Oh yeah.
Try and stay pretty active. I run a lot, and so those are like, I guess that's like me outside of work is typically what I got going on. Come on,
Donnie giving you shout. Donnie said, Very
Appreciate that,
impressive young
dog.
man, very mature and passionate about your path. I have no doubt you will be very successful.
I
Definitely.
appreciate that.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
That's another guy right there. If you ever have any kind of questions about business and how to
Yeah.
run a successful
Donnie's the
shop,
man. Yeah.
Don's the man.
I've never had the privilege of meeting him in person, but I mean everybody
Come
that I've talked
DMT.
to has always said good things about Don Cavanaugh.
Oh, yeah,
man.
he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's shooting like professional TV commercials and stuff for his shop.
Oh, is he
now.
really?
I know.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
Big
legit.
time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just waiting on the one that starts out, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
Don, you got to do that, brother. You got to do it.
He wears the hat like so you go, hey, hey, hey.
No, it's phenomenal. You like I know you played football. Who are you into watching?
You Cowboys fan?
I watch a lot of football. I'm not. I mean, you're a Cowboys fan by heart just because you're from Texas, you know. So I mean, I don't really pay too much attention to them. I'm a big Texas Longhorns fan. That's my jam. Texas Tech here in Lubbock, they're killing it this year. I don't know if you guys keep up with it, but I mean, they're killing it. They're actually bringing some sort of light to Lubbock, which is super awesome to see. So,
That's where Patrick Mahomes went, wasn't it?
It is, you know. So they got a big game coming up this weekend against BYU, number 7 versus number 8 in the nation. So I'll be there at that game. Me and my little brother are going to that. So it's gonna be a good time. Tailgating, you know. College game day is coming, so there's already people camping out.
Oh yeah.
For it, dude. I mean, I saw the first tents out there on Sunday.
That's crazy.
It's like, bro, we got a week, bro. You gotta chill out. But before you knew it, man, there's tents wrapped around the stadium, man. It is crazy out there, you know. So
game day was in Nashville a couple weekends ago for the Vandy game. I wish I would like to go to game day one time. I think that'd be fun.
When they played Alabama, correct? I believe.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Now we play Vandy this weekend. Yay! I'm an
Auburn fan.
Yeah. So
I'm a Florida fan.
Just our coach and our defense.
You're a Florida fan, Andy?
I am. We got y'all this year.
Oh my gosh!
We can't beat nobody but Texas.
Golly, that one freaking almost ruined the season for me, dude. I was like, "Oh, this team sucks. Get me out of here." I'm done,
Arch Manning, man. I don't know what's going on with Arch. He is not living up to the hype so far.
He's finding his footing, man.
He's starting to.
Yeah, he's getting there. He just started off really slow.
He did, and he's still trying to find his footing. But they got Georgia coming up.
No.
So Georgia in Georgia, you know. I mean, it's like
we almost beat Georgia.
Yeah, I did see that. So
we almost beat Georgia, but they cheated.
Almost don't count, man. Y'all pay attention. Y'all pay attention next weekend.
I'm just clapping. Hold on.
Y'all pay attention next weekend. You'll see a team beat Georgia. How they're supposed to be beat.
I hope so. Like, I hate Georgia, so please, by all means, beat them. Beat the brakes off of them.
It ain't up to me, man. It ain't up to me.
That's our biggest rival. Everybody thinks it's UT. It's like, nah, we beat them enough. It's Georgia.
Yeah. But yeah, I do watch a lot of football.
On the sideline.
All right.
Clapping, man.
Yeah, but y'all got like Glenn Powell, big Texas fan. He comes down there all the time. Yeah,
he is.
Oh, Texas, like,
it's not good being a Texas Longhorn fan, man. I mean, I've been a Texas Longhorn fan since Vince Young. You know, whenever I was growing up, you know, seeing him and all the other players that have gone through Texas, it's like I'm just, you know, I'm a fan through and through, and it's so unfortunate because everybody hates Texas, and it's like, especially here in Lubbock. Yeah, I can't wear no type of burn orange around here, man, without getting looks, bro. You know, so.
Well, one of my
I'm a Florida fan in Tennessee, like, and I wear my Florida garb, so you can.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I like to argue. Apparently, that's one of the ways that works.
I knew you had a couple screws loose. I wasn't entirely, but that
got all of them loose.
That show.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, one of my favorite Auburn coaches was Tommy Tuberville, which when he left Auburn, he went to Texas Tech.
Yeah,
coached them for a while, and it's I've kept up with it, but I've been pissed off all year with it.
Same.
You know, thought we were going to be. Oh, I mean, we blew freaking Baylor out of the water, and the next game we blew them out of the water. I'm like, oh, we're on, and then just you know. I mean, we've had close calls and bad calls with the refs, but that had nothing. I mean, you can't play. So
I'm just waiting on next year we get Lane Kiffin and it's game on.
you ain't getting Lane ain't leaving.
Why wouldn't he? Like you get Florida players in state. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And we can match whatever Ole Miss throws at.
We'll see.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's got the best odds right now.
Florida's a head coach away from being an actual good football team, though, man. I mean, they have the roster for it, but they
We was
just
the offensive coordinator away from being it this year. Like we have the roster, like I said, Billy Napier, great at recruiting, had 6 plays and ran them, and everybody knew they was coming every time, and that's why he don't have a job anymore. Dummy.
And it happens quick, dude. They don't mess around, especially with like NIL and everything. There's so much money in it now.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't waste time on kicking a coach out of there.
And as soon as they fire the coaches, then you got some of your top players that are trying to already get in transfer portal and crap.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's worse than the NFL at this point.
I know it sucks.
Well, didn't they change that to where like if there's 5 games or something like that, they got to wait till the end of the season for transfer portal? I think there was something because they were saying they were waiting to fire Billy Napier for so many games, so the kids couldn't jump in the transfer portal.
Yeah, I think they're starting to try and put some sort of parameters.
They're gonna have to.
I mean, dude,
it's a shit show right now.
It's the Wild West at this point, man. I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know who I want. I mean, I'd love Jimbo Fisher to come just for personal reasons, and
you'll get that Oklahoma State coach
or Tulane, man. That coach is doing pretty good.
Yeah,
but we'll see. But
Drinkowitz, you might get Missouri coach. You'll get our leftovers.
I just want to become an SEC coach. I just want to go somewhere for a year and be fired and
buy out 20 million.
Oh, you'll be sitting pretty.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about anything for the rest of your life, man. I mean, I think what A&M is still paying Jimbo Fisher like they got to pay him like $70 million.
Yeah,
something of the nature.
It was his contract was it didn't matter if he got fired; he got the entire amount.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily a buyout, but they owe him the rest. And anyway,
we got to give Billy Napier $20 million. I'm like, dude, well, ain't worth 5 cents. Y'all got to get paid this dude.
Yeah, he ain't worth a bag of rocks, man. I mean, come on, we're gonna give him that.
We're gonna put the names of all these coaches that got fired in a bag and shake it up, and then we're just going. Every team has to reach in. Oh shit, I get him.
I think Florida State's paying. They're still paying like 2 buyouts. I think.
And they're still in shambles, because at least A&M bounced back. I mean, they're sitting number 3 in the nation right now, man.
Oh yeah, they're tough.
But not tough enough.
Like Jimbo only had one losing year at A&M. Like
all it takes is Texas.
Losing year. Well, that's all it takes anywhere.
Yeah,
everybody thinks that they have to come in and you've got to win all your games, and it's.
Not in Florida. You can lose 3 years in a row, and they'd be like, "We're gonna try another one. Let's see what happens."
Another year, give them another year.
We've had 4 in 7 years, so
yeah. God bless.
Anyway, we could talk about this crap all night.
Oh, no,
could
have a Bros football.
Football podcast, man. There it is.
I love it.
Have y'all tried these out, man? I'm not trying to change the subject.
I got 3 of them,
bro. This is money. I love
it. You got the new one?
I don't have the new one, the stainless, but that's
heavy.
Feels great. Yeah.
Yeah, I just have the spring one, the one that it's not like the magnets.
Spring too, but it's stainless. Like it's a heavy. Yeah, you a light paddle on that's all you need. That thing is about. Yeah.
But it's not spring, it's magnets on that one.
Go dogs,
Matt Moore. We got your number next week, Matt. You better watch it, baby.
Football podcast.
Y'all are cheaters, dude.
Always cheaters, dude.
I was
how you clap, buddy. Show us how you clap.
Shot blockers are money. His paddles money.
These are sick.
Division Nick, he's doing big things with like PDR tools that helps your body and everything. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, I love the shock that it takes out of your hand whenever you're using this, man. I mean, I don't typically pick up like the newest, greatest thing, but I mean, I felt one of these because a local tech came by the shop and he had his tools and he was showing me this and he allowed me to use it on a quarter panel for a little bit. And I had to pick one up. Next thing you know, Chris is here, and I was like, "Where's that? Where's that? Where's that knockdown with that thingy in it?"
Yeah.
I gotta give you one of them. No,
Yeah,
those are really nice.
And Nick's come a long way from the springs to now it's just magnets.
That's pretty cool.
All it is. So that stainless one it's just magnets. So there's
Yeah.
no spring in there. It's basically when you put the positive and negative in
It's
it.
fighting each other or whatever.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool how he come up with all that and everything that he's doing with the 3D printing, like the ends for your hood stands and stuff. Your little, and you can get them in any color. Me, I want green and everything.
Dude, his slide hammer. I've went strictly to his slide hammer. It's got springs in it to take that shock out when you're kicking back. Internal springs.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I didn't know that he had all that going on.
I didn't know he had. I knew he had the slide hammer. I haven't tried it yet.
So it's got cold glue on one side and then your regular glue tab on the other, so you can flip it around.
Here.
Yeah, dude, it's huge. I love it. Shout out to Nick. Yep. Chris said he's unveiling. Yep. I guess Chris is unveiling a tool with him this year at MT. That's cool.
Oh, let's see. Tell us what it is. Let's see.
Yeah. Some evidence.
Write it in the chat, man. What is it? What is it got going on?
But yeah, there's MTE's gonna be huge with new tools. We got both, the Dent Reaper hood stands coming out. It's gonna be amazing with it, Lazy Susan style, where you can spin the hood on the stand stays still. The hood spins. It's got a tool tray under it that spins.
What?
And then Dent Slayer's got the panel stand coming out that's going to be huge too.
It's made for a shop, and
yeah,
you can where it's phenomenal. Like Matt thought of everything. How even you're going to end up eventually, hopefully, be able to the work
lateral tension.
Yeah, the lateral tension with winch, but the whole you could put a door or whatever on it, and then lower the whole door to where the side rails are even with the door. So I mean, there's a lot to it. And
it's got a pivot point, like you can slide a kind of a rod all the way through the middle of it with the V for your pivot point for your pushing.
Yeah.
So his what was it called? The what was that?
Oh, the tool stool.
Tool stool. So basically, it's the tool stool, but it can slide anywhere in the middle, and you have a leverage point.
Vacuum suction. It'll suction to the floor.
Yeah, one end has a
that's serious, dude.
Motorcycle vise on one end.
Yep.
So you can mount tanks and fenders on it.
I need something like that because I can't bring in a tank of any sort because I don't have nothing to
all the branding.
Freaking hold it, man. I don't.
Well, at least with that, you don't have to drill into the ground and mount a tank vise. And I know Grom has his new one and has it to where it has a suction base and stuff too. But the table is just it's all in one for a shop. And
Chris is coming out with a motorcycle tank fender vise too.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep. Rotates 360. That's cool as hell.
There's just one tank stand right now, right? The one that
the Ultra.
Yeah, the Ultra that you got to bolt to the ground.
Yeah.
Well, no, he come out with the new one. So you have the version 3.
Is that the one Grom helped with?
That's his design. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like I don't know who's building it. Ultra's not building it. But he unveiled it at PDR Expo in Vegas, September. But yeah, you can. It's got the suction plate, so it can suck down to the ground.
Yeah,
and it's got a lot of neat contraptions and stuff to it. I don't want to buy every single thing that's out there.
Yeah,
because it is expensive. Everything's expensive now, and I get it, and I'm for it. You'll make your money back on it in a heartbeat. But I'm just looking for an all-in-one for my shop, and I've been waiting on the Slayer one, and now it's ready. So
I told my R&I guy, I pre-ordered it. I was like, guess what? You're taking everything off now. I'm investing in this. I don't care what the door did. That door's coming off. We don't care anymore.
Yeah. Got to get the money's worth out of that thing, right?
Yeah,
and that's John, right? John Vidine. He's still.
Well, he's got the Reaper. He's got the 360.
The Reaper. That's the 360.
Slayer's Matt Boyette.
That's right.
So the
Yeah.
Slayer one is
He has that good
actually
hell rod, correct? That everybody likes, the one with the 3 or the 4 attachments
no,
you can.
not the Slayer.
Uh,
Hey, you have Dent Slayer tools. You got a lot of Dent Slayer tools and stuff.
He's got body line. He's got body line Slayers door tools. Got to get them like they're so stout. Like I had an upper body line with a smashing on a Taurus the other day. Like that thing just pushed it with ease.
Yeah.
Come down to you. You'll be able to.
Yeah. I need to get there, man.
All in your hand.
I mean, it's been like 2 years since I've been.
I'll hold your hand and drag you around. You need this.
Yeah,
you need this. You need this.
Yeah. I'll bring the checkbook, man.
First things first, you gotta come see me Friday morning and get a DBAP shirt before they're gone. So.
That's very true. Yeah, save one for me. I'll take a large, and I'll be there.
I'll have a few of my customers.
I'll set up it. We set up in the Dent Arena right there on the corner by Dent Craft. So come see me before they go because we sell out every year and they go fast.
Okay.
But cool. No, we've already made.
I can sit here and talk all night. Like it's flown by.
I know.
Yeah, no joke. No joke.
But we try to stick to the hour. So
yeah.
But again, we're very proud of you.
Absolutely.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep growing. Keep being a humble person and just keep being
late, Jeremy.
Okay.
Jeremy, late as hell.
We're proud of you. We appreciate you coming on tonight.
Yes.
Well, it's not often I've gotten to see somebody from kind of start to where they're at now, like watching them on. I had a lot more hair back then on
we're getting old,
Real World podcast.
Are we all, man? You know,
watching you from that to here has been huge, and it's crazy that it's only been what we would say 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, about 5 years now. You know, it's been such a good journey, man. I'm so blessed to be put in a position where you're able to work, you know, on something that you love so much. You know, it's like I come into work and it doesn't feel like a job to me. You know, it's my life. You know, it's everything that I've worked for. You know, so. It's just a huge blessing, and you know, I'm excited to see where we go. You know, because this ain't it. You know, we're gonna continue to push. We're gonna continue to grind. So grateful for the team that I have, the foundation that we've set, and now it's just continuing to push the needle. So,
Jeremy said, "Give it time; it's work."
Yeah,
doing wholesale.
Yeah. Get away from it, man. Get away from it.
That's Jeremy's bread and butter. He ain't getting away from that. I don't blame him. He's home by 1 o'clock every afternoon.
There it is, man.
Yeah.
There's multiple ways to skin a cat, man, and to make money, you know. So I mean, I don't knock anything that anybody else is doing. I just found something that works for me, and we're rolling with it.
Do you own your shop or are you renting it?
I'm renting it. But my next big step is to get a shop built. You know, it's kind of been a hassle with his investing into PPF. You know, that's a lot with plotter and pillboard and training and material.
Right.
So getting all that going has been a pretty big expense, but now we're shifting our focus into being able to put a good down payment on a brick and mortar, you know. So that's really where we're wanting to go, probably in the next year or so. So
that's
keep your eyes out for that, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's gonna be a little bit before we own it, but those are the steps to get there, you know. So
yeah, but
Jeremy said I get loaned capital. I'm loaned out. I loaned myself to pay off on the shop. We done for a minute.
Well, I mean, you know, you building it, you're paying for it. What you pay every month instead of rent lease is actually going to you owning it. So you've got a good plan, man. So
it pains me every month to see that money go, and it's like, God.
Gone. Yeah.
Why? Just to be in here, dude? Are you joking me? I mean, but I mean, whenever you're a small business and like you're playing with real money, it's like you got to take it. There's a fine line you got to walk between being, you know, financially smart and being financially stupid, you know. So we got to be very smart. I've surrounded myself with a good CPA that guides me pretty well on where we're going. So. Grateful for him as well. Shout out Rich Grisano.
You got a financial advisor?
Not an advisor, I do not. But
that's what we just got into. That we have one that told us like go pay the shop off. I was like, all right, cool. I ran to the bank.
Congratulations for that, man. Actually, I heard you say that during the intro, man. And you know, I wasn't able to talk. You know, Brandon had me Brandon had me locked up in the back, so but I wanted to say congratulations, man, because that is huge, bro.
It's a great feeling.
That is awesome. I'd imagine.
Yeah, I would recommend getting with a financial advisor because he'll also show you ways to help on saving taxes and stuff like that. Like that's what we're working towards now. So
yeah, my CPA does help out with a lot of that. I mean, I guess you could say he's like a financial advisor to some extent. You know, that's not really what he does, but I mean, he's been around for 150 years, I think. So he's
That's awesome. But yeah, we had fun, man. Had a great show.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it again.
Yes, sir.
This is one of them shows that re-energizes me, make me ready to do some more shit.
Yeah,
I can't let the young buck catch up.
Oh man.
No, I'm extremely impressed.
We've got the next couple of weeks lined out. So next week our guest is Will Stifler.
Stifler.
So he probably went to band camp a time or two in his life.
Yeah. This is Wild Things with a flute.
I wonder how many wild things you could do with a flute.
Have you ever watched American Pie?
I have not actually.
Dude, go back and watch American Pie, the first one, and then you'll watch them in series, and you'll know who Stifler is and all that. But Will Stifler is our guest for next week, next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time, and
he's super excited. So we're excited to have him. Yeah,
it's one time at band camp.
Yeah, you'll understand if you watch.
Yeah, American Pie. That's a cult classic, man. I just never seen it.
It is.
I've just never seen it.
But hey,
anyway.
I'm going to hit the outro here, but don't leave. I'll put you back in the back room once we end the stream. We'll say our goodbyes after that. So
sounds good.
But yeah, appreciate everybody watching tonight. We will see you next week, and with Will Stifler. So peace out.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys later.